আসসালামু আলাইকুম, ভালো আছো? আমার মনে হচ্ছে, হ্যাঁ, আমার নাম্বার সেভ করা আছে তোমার কাছে? আমিন বলছি, আমিন ভাই। আলহামদুলিল্লাহ। আর তুমি ঢাকায় না ঢাকার বাইরে? আচ্ছা আচ্ছা, আগামীকাল একটা আমাদের ইয়ে আছে, শুনছো কেউ বলছে, ফোন করছে? আচ্ছা, যদি আগামীকাল বিকাল পর্যন্ত সুস্থ হও তাহলে আলমগীর স্যার, আরিফ স্যার থাকবে, আর আমাদের ঢাকা যারা আছি আমরা সবাই থাকবো মোটামুটি যতজন সম্ভব। ওই যে একটা আমাদের ডিপার্টমেন্টে একটা অ্যালামনাই অ্যাসোসিয়েশনের জন্য স্যারদের একটা ইয়ে আছে, প্রস্তাবনা আছে, তারা একটা ডিসকাস করবে। এই যে অফিসার্স ক্লাবের পাশে হবে, বেইলি রোডে। হ্যাঁ, ওইখানে একটা ইয়ে আছে, ওই যে বাংলাদেশ পুলিশ কনভেনশন সেন্টার আছে একটা। ওইখানে ওই যে শুনছিল না, আমাদের মাহফুজ ভাই আছে একজন, দীপু ভাই, ওই যে এসপি ছিল, উনিও থাকবে ওই জায়গায়, ওই যে আরিফ স্যারের ফ্রেন্ড। যদি সম্ভব হয় তাহলে আগামীকাল আসো। আচ্ছা ঠিক আছে, হ্যাঁ, বিকাল 4:30। আচ্ছা, ওকে। ইকু 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 ফারুক হারুন, ইকু হারুন হারুন কেনা, হিরোকু আইডি ইমরুল ইকবাল মুরাদ সারি শহীদুল ভাই সুদীপ, সুদীপ সালাম শিবলি সিরাজ শিশি সোহেল ভাই এফ, সোনিয়া ইন্ডিয়া তাকের তপন ইউনুস ইকু। খালা যেমন খোলা করতে শেষ না।
না করছেন না আমার
শাহিন ভাই আমাদের কাছে। আর আছে কেডা, আর আছে কেডা, কেডা কেডা কেডা, বিপ্লব 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 বিপ্লব।
Been a good over so far. And he finishes it excellently. Just a single from that third over. 25 without loss.
The Prince of Kolkata is used to lording it over the from one of India's most dynamic captains. During England's tour of India, ESPN Cricket Info Match Day. Every match day at 10 p.m. on Sony ESPN and Sony ESPN HD.
COMILLA Victorians, Rangpur Riders locking horns here at the Zorama Chaudhary Stadium. The crowd have been entertained in the first game in particular when see the local team winning their second match of the tournament and the first in Chittagong. Mushraf Mortuza feels that should bring himself on and try and make a breakthrough here. He's very capable of doing that. 87 wickets already in his kitty, and when least expected, he somehow conjures up something out of the blue. Can he do that tonight? Down the wicket, up pace, just beyond the fielder there. Despairing effort, good effort later to restrict the ball from going over the boundary.
Yeah, I thought for a split second there it was going a little bit quicker off the blade. Samuels couldn't get there in the end, and then Shazad tied it up. He on the charge, split second too. I think Mushraf thought it was going to be a catch inside the 30-metre circle.
Worried looks, he's not as animated and charged up. See that the pickings are pretty simple now.
And here we go. Mohammad Shazad is on strike. Looking forward to this. It's a small total. They're trying to track down 1, 2, 3. Got off to a nice little start here. Both openers, and in particular, Shumo is out to a bit of a flyer there with 22. Now it's the turn of the smashing, crashing Mohammad Shazad.
Is it going to be dashing? To wait and see. Wow, swung that around, possibly off the thighs. Should be a signal as the ball deviates away. For a run, there's confirmation of the leg bye. He's not going to wait. Let it strike directly. Unnecessary, but I told you, Mushraf Mortuza he's a magician, conjure something up, and they've got the important strike.
Well, Shammers, he's not been listening to you. Chimo gets a start, gets out. Disappointing. He felt it was on. Good catch from Rashid Khan. He's going fairly quickly, but he holds on. Bright start, but it has to be gone. 22 of 15. First one down at 29.
It's not football, it's war in the La Liga Santander weekend battle. Barcelona have an amazing opportunity to go top of the league as their rivals face a tough task, but without a suspended Suarez, Messi and company will not have an easy game against a Malaga side who have a knack of making late comeback. easy game against a Malaga side who have a knack of making late comebacks. FC Barcelona versus Malaga.
The man of the match from the last game, Mohammad Mitun, comes in at the fall of Shammo Shauka's wicket. There you go. 860 runs so far. 67 not out his best. Isn't enough strike rate for a batsman coming at number 3. 89 so far in this edition of the BPL. Lovely delivery to the new batsman.
Yeah, closed it down nicely, that angle there. Mashrafi has been bowling to the left-handed Shimo. He'd been better to go probably through the offside there. He's wanted to fetch it and moose it through the onside. Rashid takes a comfort.
Victorians, despite the fact that they've taken a wicket, Sohail Tanvir wants to replicate what his captain has done at the other end. He's very capable of that. Mashrafi Mortuza, understandably very pensive at the moment, but you've got to make things happen. Try and show a little more spirit, a little more urgency. Some spring in their step. The final leg comes in the 30-yard circle. There's a deep third man and a square leg at the boundary. Another good ball. That's the one you should target. Don't let them free their arms.
Hearing you, Shammers, in terms of body language from the captain here. I'll be disappointed, but it's a new day, a new game. Desperate for a win. And very dejected at the moment still. Foot of the table, yet to register a win in this 4th edition. He has won all 3 before, Mashrafi. He's been the winning captain all 3 occasions. So maybe he just feels the bubbles burst and it's not going to happen in BPL 4 for him.
Well, even if it does not happen, they've still got a lot of games to get a few points in, lift them morally, maybe get put your best efforts in with this one, make a fight of it. That's what you got to do. Keep on trying. The slip in now for the angle delivery from Sohail Tanvir. That's where he's intending it to go, but a little too close in line. We're talking about Mashrafi Mortuza. What has COMILLA Victorians going to come up next? Versus Rajshahi Kings tomorrow, and on the 21st versus the local team Chittagong Vikings. Then we all move to Dhaka and they play 3 games, first against the Dynamites, then against the Bulls, and finish off with the Kings. So 5 more games after this. Should not be completely disheartened.
7 deliveries.
5 is what they managed to score when they came on to bat. Rangpur Riders started well. Good work from Mashrafi Murtaza. He's kept the batsman quiet. He's taken 14 deliveries for 6 runs. Good evening, Sikandar.
Good evening, Athar. Yes, you're right about that. This score, it's just probably taking a little longer to chase, but by no means is enough. Comilla cannot defend this. They have to bowl them out. Simple. What a performance. The captain, after I saw him hitting 4 sixes of Shakib, him taking 3 wickets on one occasion, today taking 1, seems to be the one willing to carry on. Team has to support. Bowled away and he's beaten that short fine fielder. That's 4. Yeah, the line was not right. He realizes that immediately. Shazad was quick to be right on top of that. Yeah, so they have to bowl them out. There's no other way. Let's have a look at that shot again.
Yeah, nicely played. Man inside the circle had no chance whatsoever. Just went a little bit finer. That was enough to go to the boundary. Bit of a movement of the scene. Yeah, they would not have any pressure whatsoever. Rangpur Riders at this stage of the game. Once again trying to repeat the similar shot. Still managing to pick up a single. The only problem will they have is that if they lose quick wickets. Otherwise, it's the Rangpur Riders game written all over it.
Yeah, not much to play with for Comilla. Just 88 more runs. 86 balls is what they have. A runner ball should be a walk in the park. A big over somewhere one along the innings. Can ease that out as well. Look at that. That's what I'm talking about. A big hit, a big over will completely give them the grip on the game. The Rangpur Riders now down the wicket and Mithun is carrying forward his form. The game, the Rangpur Riders now down the wicket and Mithun is carrying forward his form.
And it's gone all the way. Yeah, he did manage to pull it back, but was not enough. Not enough to stop him. The long on now gets in. And third man gets inside the circle. So he sent back the mid on to long on. Good batting. Good, sensible batting.
It's not football, it's war. In the La Liga Santander Weekend Battle. Madrid becomes a battleground. Atletico Madrid versus Real Madrid. Sunday, November 20th, 1:15 a.m. Live and exclusive on 6 and 6 HD. Cricket South Africa T20 Challenge. Multiply Titans versus VKB Knights. Tonight, 9:30 p.m. live on Sony ESPN and Sony ESPN HD.
81 of 84. For 1. Power play is done with, and with the Rangpur Riders, they shouldn't be in any sort of worry. They've done well. When you're chasing not a huge total, yeah, this is exactly what you feel. Yeah, they're going back. They just feel that this match should be an easy walk for Rangpur. Well, has been a bit disappointing. When we speak of being put into bat today, it's just the middle overs. I was sitting with Danny. I just couldn't understand what the idea is behind holding on to 8 wickets and not even trying to go for the big one. They had the worst power play display today. Comilla, a dismal performance. Especially when you're in your hotel room and watching the afternoon match, 190 runs are available here. still not being able to capitalize on the conditions.
Yeah, the approach from the top order batsman was difficult to understand. Even looking at the two innings from Samuels and Ahmed Shahzad, both picking up 50s. But initially it was, the runs were coming in at such a slow rate. There you go. First 6 overs, 21 for 2, Rangpur. Not a bad start. In the middle overs, they scored 56 without losing a wicket. That means they were not taking any chances. And that has hurt them badly, really badly here. I'm sure they would have had long meetings with the team management, the coaching staff, the senior players, overseas players. They've got one of the best captains available. But nothing has happened in their favor.
Chetan cuts that one. Doesn't break that barrier. The fielders are there. Still manages to strike a single.
A strange kind of innings from Mohammad Shahzad. 13 of 19, usually likes to play short. He's been there for a while. He's picked up 2 boundaries. Only managed to score 13. Not his usual self.
He likes space on ball. Yeah. He likes space on ball. And just probably that is one of the reasons.
On Sony ESPN and Sony ESPN HD.
Live cricketing action. Bangladesh Premier League 2016. Dhaka Dynamites versus Khulna Titans. कल दोपहर 12:25 से live सिर्फ 6 और 6 HD पर.
That's the equation right there. The captain of COMILLA knows it. Rangpur Riders understand it. And whatever they do from here in the next 4 or 5 overs will decide the fate of the game, and it's heavily tilting towards Rangpur Riders at the moment.
Yeah, Rangpur Rider can take it easy. Yes, it's not a very big total. They should from here on go on to win this one comfortably. Funny game, a couple of wickets, something can happen, but you expect them to go through. What is important is to keep a close eye at the net run rate. Net run rate will come into play. If you look at the points table at the moment, look at the net run rate. Let's just forget about what has happened. Yesterday, 8 points and 6, the free team on the 6 point. Look at the net run rate. Dhaka right at the top, then Rangpur Riders 0.67. Then they're all in the minus figures there. And if you look at the Rangpur Riders, yes, they just want to finish it, the set batsman. Then you would want to finish it as early as possible to get the run rate up. I have a feeling as the tournament progresses, net run rate will get probably one team through to in the top 4, which is very important. Not only for Rangpur Riders, even important for Mashrafi Murtaza's side. Comilla Victorians.
বাসা তো সুন্দর, ফ্যামিলি বাসা তো আরো তো মস্ত।
Mashrafi Murtaza's side, Comilla Victorians.
নিজের মেয়ে থাকবে আমার কথা দিলে তো ভালো নেই। আমি শীতের জন্য আমার সন্দেহ ছিল মেয়ে নিজের মেয়ে কিনা, আমি জিজ্ঞেস করছি। আমরা দুজন নিজের মেয়েরই কথা কইতে দিই। আর নিজের মেয়ে হলে মেয়ে আসতো না, মেয়ের রিকোয়েস্ট করে আনাইতো। ভালো হচ্ছে ফ্যামিলি আসতেছে না। মানে কারণ আত্মসম্মান বোধটা কমে যায়।
আমি বলছিলাম আমরা তো ঠিক হইতেছে না মনে হয় আত্মীয়তা কমে যাবে তো থাকবো আরো শাশুড়ি থাকবো সাথে
We've seen some great catches. Straightforward chances going out of the palms. He could not believe it. Shafi Murtaza is the one who picked up the first wicket. He should have taken Ahmed Shahzad.
Wants to, Shazad wants to, may not be there. I think we've all gone into a bit of a snooze mode. So was Samuels, suddenly the ball comes to him. And he's just dropped the sitter. And not only Samuels, look at Shazad. He's watching. He thinks he's out. Look at Mithun where he is. The drop. He don't want to run. Everyone's in a bit of a snooze mode.
It's a good over, very good over from Shafi Murtaza. Just the first single in this over. Nicely played. Good wrist work. Just a single. Sixth in that over. Rangpur Riders 52 over.
Straight, home of the biggest football stars. And now you can be part of this extravaganza. 6 will take you direct to the stands. Watch live La Liga games and answer simple questions. Send your answers to our Facebook and Twitter page using hashtag La Liga Experience Trip to Spain. And you can fly to Spain for a complete VIP experience. Also, get a chance to win original La Liga merchandise every week. And keep winning on 6 and 6 HD.
The expression tells you all. You're just eager to be a part of the 11 and prove that. Or you sit back and this thing went wrong with the winning team. They are the defending champions. Haven't found that hope for themselves. Point. When you get the first 2 points, you start believing in yourself.
It's the self-belief. The moment you come into the tournament and you start keep on one after another, then you start to have doubts in your mind. What is going on? What are the things that I'm doing wrong? 23 wickets for Rashid Khan. He was very in the last match. Picked up 3 wickets from Afghanistan. But being a professional, you got to stop and believe, yes, things can change. Who are the players who can make a big change here? I can see Mashrafi Murtaza right there, leading from the front. I think he can make a big change there. They've got some very good players. Samuels there, Ahmed Shahzad. Tossing it up. Good work from the captain once again. Look at him, look at his effort in the field. That should give them a lot of inspiration.
I'll be interested in watching Rashid bowling to his teammate Shahzad, who's at the non-strikers at the moment. Yeah, now he'll have an opportunity. Will Shahzad try to show who is boss here? Who's the senior member of the Afghanistan squad? Or will he continue just hitting the ball around as he's been doing? 15 runs of 22. It's very not like Shahzad. Let's have a look. Very full on that occasion. It's driven square to the wicket.
Yeah, he can afford to do that. It's a very slow start for him, 16 of 23. But then again, coming back to the same equation, or rather our talking point, is the amount of runs that COMILLA Victorians had set or scored when they came to bat 122. So even in a couple of overs, they don't pick up a boundary, they just break the strike 4, 3 or 4 runs in an over. Won't matter much. And what will matter for COMILLA Victorians is to force the batsmen to hit in the air so that they can pick up a wicket or 2. With the God of bowl, well, it's difficult for the spinners, especially for the spinner, because of the due factor. Look at the Rashid Khan, making sure that it stays as much dry as possible.
Some runs here, a couple of them. So let's get back to Comilla Victorians, other than now 10 more games to go. And you might find them in a position where they might have to win all of them or most of them. They're playing in the afternoon tomorrow. These conditions, okay, give them a break. It's very tough. Once you're not performing as a squad, conditions also take a toll. Can they make a difference in the afternoon game where it's much easier to score? On that way, that's a good shot, but I will find a fielder on a couple of bounces. We'll come back to this and we'll speak more. 58 over.
NFL, Washington Redskins versus Green Bay Packers. Monday, November 21st, 7 a.m. Live on Sony ESPN and Sony ESPN HD. Cricket South Africa T20 Challenge. Multiply Titans versus Hollywood Vets Dolphins. Sunday, November 20th, 1:30 p.m. live. And VKB Knights versus Warriors. Sunday, November 20th, 6 p.m. live on Sony ESPN and Sony ESPN HD.
Well, welcome back once again. Now I'm going to correct myself. They're playing in the evening again. So anyway, if your schedule suggests that you have most of your games in the evening, where do you take your game from there? I wouldn't even want you to go into the best 11. What do you do as a squad?
Mohammad Saifuddin. I think the problem is with their batting. They haven't been able to score enough runs to defend. They haven't been able to go and chase because of the fact the batsmen have not put their hands up. Yes, a couple of 50s from Samuels and Ahmed Shahzad, but still managed only 122. Something seriously wrong there. You want to go in, your first 6 overs is important. Yes, even if you lose wickets, you got to pick up quick runs. You got to pick up 50 or more. That has not happened. And then the rest of the batsmen also not joining the party and scoring quick runs. That is a big problem for Comilla.
Just having a chat with our stat man told me that similar situation was faced by Indians where they went on to win the trophy. I don't think that. No, that's a wide. I thought I heard a sound. Concentrate. I'm trying. It's tough. Things are they're very bright outside. I thought there was a sound there. So if you lose 5 out of your 6 games and can win the trophy, why not again? Have a look. No, it didn't. Probably it was the bat, rushing the bat, something or the other, but well done, umpire. That's wide.
Yeah, they've changed the combination. Every time Comilla Victorians have come in to play a match, they have a different side every time. Even today, Noah Zaidi and the Scottish came and joined the squad. He played the last match, got picked up for this 11. So they're really not really sure who are their best options. I mean, if you look at today's game, obviously, Ahmed Shahzad and Mal Samuel needs to play the second game because they're among the runs, they are in form. And who would you choose? Your next 2 overseas players. They have 2 bowlers. Rashid Khan, the right arm leg spinner from Afghanistan, and then Sohail Tanvir from Pakistan. I think that's not a bad choice. There you go. The local players. We know how well the local players have started to score runs. The top 5 or 6 run getters have been local players, but nothing much from what you see on the screen. Imran Kais, Little Das. That's the overseas options for them. And once again, it's up in the air, but that's falling short of Nabil Samad. Mohammad Mithun, the batsman. I mean, as I said, he has been the top of the tournament when he played the last tournament. Played for the same side, were the champions, was the player of the tournament. Out of the 5 matches, he's only been able to play 2. That's a big call.
Yeah, and then reinforcements were invited. Ryan Tenduskarter came for a game and then was left out. Adil Latif there in the street. It's going down the leg side. So yeah, before we leave, so the story we were giving that Mumbai Indians lost 5 of their first 6 matches. Then the turnaround, they won 9 of the remaining 10 games. Yeah, Comilla will have to start winning. Probably Google it up. What did they do?
Yeah, they managed to score 160 twice. I think that's the far score. They need to go and get 160 every time they go onto bat. On the left side. Look at the keeper. Look at the keeper where he's standing. Oh, poor. Sloppy. Maybe 4. Careful. Well done there. But really sloppy. Over. 6 in that over. Rangpur Riders cruising along at 64 for 1 after 10. And strategic timeout it is.
কত টাকা লিমিট এবং ফোনে লুক আছে এক মাস পর পর তো শুক্রবারে বিরক্ত তো আমিও বলবো কম বেশি ব্যস্ত হবো আল্লাহ আমাকে এই রাস্তাতে এখন তো গান করে বিরক্ত না
शाम की चाय, ये उछल कूद और पढ़ाई की भाग दौड़ के बीच ना सिर्फ 2 ही पल खाली मिलते हैं और वो भी मैंने इनके नाम कर दी। एक डॉग बोर्डिंग खोली है। हाँ, मेरा दिन भरा भरा है पर थैंकफुली मेरी मारी गोली मेरे दिन की तरह है।
আলহামদুলিল্লাহ আল্লাহ সিরিয়ার দেয় মানে রে ভাই বন্ধুরা কুষ্টিয়া একটা
Compare the temperature fluctuations of your AC. Get precision cooling with Blue Star Inverter Split. Now it's just perfect Blue Star. Nobody cools better. Live cricketing action. Bangladesh Premier League 2016. Dhaka Dynamo versus Khulna Titan. कल दोपहर 12:25 से live. 6 और 6 HD पर. The Prince of Kolkata is used to learning and reading English. Now, enjoying cricket's most trusted voice. ESPN Cricket Bowl for the India versus England Test Series. Straight talk and sharp analysis from one of India's most dynamic captains during England's tour of India. ESPN Cricket Bowl Match Day. Every match day at 10 p.m. on Sony ESPN and Sony ESPN HD. It's not football, it's war in the La Liga Santander weekend battle. Barcelona have an amazing opportunity to go top of the league as their rivals face a tough task. But without Brendan Suarez, Messi and company will not have an easy game against the Malaga side, where the lack of winning streak comeback. FC Barcelona versus Malaga. Tomorrow, 8:45 p.m.
তাহলে
Live and exclusive on 6 and 6 HD.
दिया जाए नवंबर में फुल एक्शन की जिंदगी का मजा होगा 3 दिन और NBA प्लेयर के सुपर हीरो इस time they have because it's not football, it's war. As tennis action at the Barclays ATP World Tour Final. Dear Vivi, thank you to Sony 6 and Sony ESPN for unlimited excitement for tomorrow. Catch Dear Zindagi releasing on the 25th of November in cinemas near you.
Starting off, but as usual, the batters have to be a little watchful, particularly this man. You got to get your focus back. We've seen too many wickets fall after these breaks.
Sure have. Love the stride to get going though. Tornado starts.
I've gone to Afghan, and the batter gets a single. It's not been his normal self. Mohammad Shahzad today. He's tried to hit the balls out of the ground, but just not conducive. Good, tight, accurate bowling, I must say.
Yeah, and the scenario is to make sure they win. The nagging little total, and 6 and over, seems all very easy and all gone. They stop the ball spinners, and Rashid's going to work on his rugby pen.
Yeah, I think getting into the body of his bigger countryman is not the best thing that he wants to do. As he tried to pitch that ball, he bumped against the burly Mohammad Shahzad. Took a little bit of a roll.
Halfback versus a front row prop.
Good ball. Again on the lookout for run. Again cramping him for space. Not coming back easily with the runs, but they wouldn't mind. What they might target is 56 runs or 56 balls. That's easy enough. They want to finish it on a high because they want to improve their net run rate.
Look, I want to be here, but the crowd have voted with their feet. After such a good game with Chittagong, Rajshahi, it's been a drop ball fest, Chammons.
Unfortunately, and you could see that reflected in the crowd leaving the ground pretty early. Hey, it was chock-a-block earlier this evening. About 19,000, and it's more like 9 or 17,000 it was. Tried to pull that away, but he's going to get that boundary. I thought someone's going to get to that. Rather lethargic that the fielder's coming to get it.
Hoorah! A boundary to finish the 11. It's 71 for 1. And this is a humpbacked whale. No flashes, please. Now follow me. Now this here, circa 2008, is one of the museum's more popular attractions. It is the largest specimen of its kind ever discovered, measuring an epic 20.5 inches from base to tip.
Watch NBA every morning, live and exclusive on Sony 6, Sony 6 HD, and Sony Live.
Meandering along. I've got the Rangpur Riders, batsmen, they've got all 9 wickets in hand that have made a better fist of it. More at shots. He's tried, not that he hasn't tried, but it just hasn't come off so far. Ball's keep a shade low.
I think he's scared about getting out. Like out chasing this low total.
Saifuddin comes in now. It's got for a single. Let's go down and join Amreen.
Well, Chittagong City is beautiful. Johor Ahmed Chaudhry Stadium is also beautiful. Trust me. The guest I've got beside me, she is immensely beautiful. She is a very famous actress of our country, Noreen Hassan Khan Jaini. Hey, pretty lady. We all know you're a die-hard fan of Bangladesh national cricket team as well as BPL. So which team you're supporting this year?
See, Amreen, your question itself has the answer. Since I'm an adamant supporter of the Bangladesh national cricket team, each and every team has a favorite player of mine. So it's all the more difficult to support any particular team. I hope that we have all great matches and it's entertaining and may the best team win.
All right, just tell me quickly, who's your favorite player?
Favorite player? Mashrafi.
Mashrafi. All right, and who's your international favorite player?
Sangakkara.
All right, and who are you supporting today?
I don't know yet. Both.
All right, that was very pretty, Noreen Hassan Khan Jaini, and we are having blast over here. And let me take you all back to the comms.
Yes, thanks. It's all meandering along, isn't it? 45 of 48. Slow death for the COMILLA Victorians, I'm afraid. I think it all goes well for them in the fact that if they win the remaining matches, they might position themselves a little higher, posting 122 for 5 in their 20 overs. Rangpur Riders content to make 74 in the 12th over. Finish it off in a hurry, but then again, you never know. One big over. He's trying to improve the run rate.
Yeah, Mitten. As last night, in fact, he got that 62 from 44. He had some time in the middle. Enjoyed being man of the match, and he was batting rather swimmingly last night with Liam Dawson. Zard, well, we know that he can get going.
Go for it. Just a little flick. Very unlike Mohammad Shahzad. Maybe you're right, Danny. He has to stay not out, improve his average. End of the over, 76 for 1.
The Prince of Kolkata is used to lording it over the English. Now, watch him join cricket's most trusted voice, ESPN Quick Info for the India versus England Test Series. Straight talk and sharp analysis from one of India's most dynamic captains during England's tour of India. ESPN Quick Info Match Day. Every match day at 10 p.m. on Sony ESPN and Sony ESPN HD.
8 more overs to go. 47 runs, 48 legal deliveries. Oh, he's trying to dry the ball. That's an awful way of doing it. Blowing into his fingers to try and dry them. Get a good grip. He gets a good grip. So does the batsman. Big swing. Wow, that's what he's been looking for.
Flight was there for Shahzad. So quick, batsmen, to pick up that flight. It is there. They do that. They clear the front hip, the front leg, and hoist it away. Lovely jubbly over mid-wicket.
Lovely jubbly. Like that. Yeah, it's not easy controlling the ball when it's coming out of the back of the hand, trying to googly. He's well forward. He's not going to get anything out of the umpire. With that appeal, too far forward. And it's been signaled as runs, so a bit of edge onto the pad.
Oh, he's too wily for that, as Ramo Martin is. Oh, just a little tickle, young man. Bad luck. It's a run.
Yeah. Oh, did he get a tickle? I'll play safe.
Give it as a run. Good one, good one. After being clobbered away, you come back. Well, intelligent. He boasts a high percentage of googlies, but in the same vein as Shahid Afridi we've seen doing. Afridi zips them in more than this young man does. Blight the balls. Pretty relaxed. For Shanran, easy as they come.
Love to see Boom Boom come in. If there was a fall of the wicket now, see if he could